Hi everyone, welcome to another video from Explore the Outdoor. Kind of feeling a bit under the weather today. I was put on antibiotics on Tuesday after I noticed I had a rather large tick attached to the bottom of my leg, which I'll now show you in the photograph. So I don't know if it's the effects of the antibiotics or whether it's something to do with that bite, but I kind of feel really lethargic and like really low energy. But anyway, I've decided to come out for a walk and have a bit of fresh air. So I'm now heading to Yearsley Woods. Don't know, probably pronouncing it wrong, but we're going there. Looks really nice, plenty of fresh air, and yeah, let's have a go, let's have a look. So at this point I was 30 minutes away from my original destination, and I thought, I'm not feeling too great, so let's not go that far and try Mount Grace Priory. So I totally changed my mind of where I'm going. Nearly hit the pheasants there on the road, but yeah, I was feeling really sick and I thought I can't drive for another 30 minutes, so yep, I ended up here, Mount Grace Priory. And I've been here once before, but I don't think I've documented it. But yeah, it's a really nice place, and as you'll see from the video, I'm pleased I've turned off. So massive change of plan. I was heading to Yearsley Woods and just didn't feel right. Thought I can't possibly drive for another 30 minutes. So I passed this place, which is Mount Grace Priory. I've been here once before, but I haven't documented it, I don't think. It's not that I'm not well, it's just, I think it's the nausea feeling of the antibiotics. So I thought, yeah, pull in here, it's not that far from home, and we'll have a look around here. So total change of plan. We'll go, yeah, let's have a look around Mount Grace Priory. So this is the car park area. It has all the opening times of the Abbey. I'll put a full link in the description box of prices and times, everything like that. So the car park's got a few potholes in it, but apart from that, it's okay. Enough space in between the cars. If you have a membership, you get to park for free. If not, it's £3 and you can pay it via cash or via card. Before you get to the entrance, there's just a little bit of information there, points of interest. The car parks, the pathways are fully accessible. It's about 250 metres from the car park, and it's quite a scenic walk up to the entrance. You'll pass some nice scenic places, and also you'll pass the Orchard Cafe, which you'll see in a little bit as well. So this is the Orchard Cafe. It's kind of on the outside of the grounds. Normally it's on the inside, but as you walk through past that towards the entrance, you're met by this fantastic display of colour, and it's really captivating. So once through the admission, you get into the house itself. So this Carthusian monastery was founded as part of medieval England in 1398. Yes, all that time ago, by Thomas de Holland and Richard II. Unlike other monks, Carthusians as well lived like near hermits, so basically they would segregate themselves from the outside world and focus on praying and religious orders, everything like that. This sort of gives you a glimpse of what it may have looked like at the time when it was all individualized for them, for the monks, for the Carthusians, the cells. This board also gives you information about how they lived and about what their order was. So it's quite an informative place. Of course, by 1539, all monasteries had nearly gone, and this was the last one in Yorkshire to go because of King Henry VIII wanting to fund his army and dissolved all the monasteries. It was actually owned by a few people over the years, and until the Industrial Revolution, the Bell family was residents here, and Lothian Bell occupied it from 1816 to 1904. There's absolutely tons of information about there's not enough time for me to talk about it, but if you go onto English Heritage website, which I'll put the link about the history as well, you'll see all the info about absolutely everything, from who owned it to how many times it's passed hands through the years. So quite a lot of information, and when you read it, it gives you a better sense of what went on and what you're visualizing when you're there. This cross as well is quite a significant piece of history, and again you can read up on it in the bio. So I thought I would head towards the cell block, which is known as the cell block. It's not a prison cell, it was where the individual cells were for the monks, the Carthusians, to stay. There's information on that on the boards, and as you enter, you get a sense of that smell of the oldness of the building, and it's all cobwebby, and you can sort of envisage what it was like. This staircase here was quite steep coming up, and caught me out a few times, but this was a place where they would mend their materials upstairs, mend their clothing, and you had the little vegetable garden there to the left of me. It was quite an eerie feeling as well when you were there, and that didn't help by seeing this sign as well: caution, echoes of the past can be heard here. So I was listening out for some sort of ghostly voice, but I didn't. But all I heard was a buzzing, and I would not like to try and take a grape off these guys, put it that way. As I approached this bush, I thought it was a maze, but it actually looked like it was a graveyard for the bits and pieces of the building that had fell off over the years. It looks like it's been placed in here. I don't know if they're gonna revamp it all, but yeah. And this bit actually was a bit weird. It looked like I was trying to picture myself in the actual building and what it could be for. It sort of looks like a place where you stand to let trains go past, but it's not. I'm so pleased to diverted off here. Since coming into this fantastic place, I've kind of felt a bit better. I've kind of getting some fresh air, and I don't know whether it's the tranquility or the environment, but it's so peaceful. Yes, you've got the A19, the cars there, but you sort of block that out as you take in the magnificent structure, and what life must have been like back then for these guys that lived here. It's fantastic. So what a fantastic place Mountgrace Priory is, and quite close to the A19, and you can probably hear the cars going past. But try and imagine back in the 1500s when there was no dual carriageway there was no cars, and all you would hear in this is silence. eagle overhead, nature around you, and time of reflection and prayer for the priests that occupied this fantastic site. The place where I'm standing now must have been a fireplace there, probably a room where, like a walk-through, that they would come and possibly, worship, read, that sort of thing. But you've got the whole bell tower there behind us, and just imagine the winters would have been really harsh, the summers must have been really beautiful here, and I'm saving the best bits to last, which is the garden. I've been around that before in the past and it's truly amazing, so let's go and take a look into the garden now. Owning this property and coming out here on a summer's day and looking at what you had before you must have had to pinch yourself. English Heritage have worked so hard to get this garden the way it is, and I love it. Anyone who doesn't, then I don't know what is your perfect garden. This tree artistically looks like it's designed itself around the water, but in an artistic way. It's such a fantastic thing to see, and there's loads of beauty and nature within the garden. So I'm going to go quiet now and I'm going to let you enjoy the scenery that I took in. So the time and effort that's gone into this garden is absolutely fantastic, and as you've seen from the videos of it, it's such a fantastic sort. I keep saying the word tranquil because that's all that sort of comes to mind with this place. You could really get lost here and spend quite a lot of time, and it's really good for mindfulness and your well-being. I would definitely recommend getting a membership for English Heritage, just for coming to places like this and how it can help with with mindfulness and well-being. It's such a great place, and I really hope you've enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and keep a lookout for more videos, and as always, a big thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.